So going through this entire list, I'm starting to think I probably spent a little too much money on my 435. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Eamon. This is my 2015 BMW 435. And as you guys can tell, the car is definitely modded. Now, I want to say it's heavily modded. I would say maybe like moderately modded. But in today's video, I want to go through every mod that I have on the 435 currently and tell you guys how much I paid for it. We'll then get like a total of how much everything cost, and we can kind of see how much I spent on this car modding it over these last maybe like 2 years. Now, if you guys didn't see one of my more recent videos, I went through every mod on this car and I really showcased the mods. I told you guys what I thought about them. In this video, I just really want to focus on the price. The reason why I'm breaking it out into 2 different videos is because I don't want these videos to be too long. I know some people don't care about the price, and I know some people only care about the price. And if you care about both, you can definitely watch both videos. So if you guys haven't seen that video already, I'll leave it linked above. But again, in this video, I only really want to focus on price. Now, another thing, guys, while modding this car in the past 2 years, it's actually a little less than 2 years, I've had mods that I put on the car that I've took off, ones that broke and had to be replaced. A good example is the front lip. This is definitely not my only front lip that's been on this car. Also the side mirror caps, I've had several on this car. But for the purpose of this video, I just really want to focus on the mods that are currently on the car, not mods that I've had before. So I'm not going to count like the front lip that I've broken before, or even the mirror caps that I've had before having these ones. I'm literally only going to focus on what mods are actually currently on the car. Now, a couple other ground rules before I get started. I'm not going to give you guys the exact price. I will round it to like the closest $5. So if it's like $19, I'll just say $20, just for the sake of simplicity. Another thing, I'm excluding the price of shipping and taxes and labor as well. Now, most of the mods on this car I did install myself, but there are definitely a couple things that I had friends help me out with. I actually don't think there's any mods that a shop helped me out with. There's definitely some maintenance stuff. Oh, and speaking of maintenance, this is also excluding maintenance. This is literally only modifications to the car, things that aren't technically required. So things like brakes, oil changes, all that type of fun stuff, that's all gonna be excluded from this list. So last rule before I actually get started, and this one isn't really a rule, it's just sort of like an FYI. Some of these mods, guys, I've actually gotten for free, or at least for a large discount. Of course, being a YouTuber, I do work with different companies in terms of like sponsorships and stuff like that, which I did talk about in another video. So that's definitely no secret. But yeah, guys, so if like a mod costs like 450 bucks or something like that, I probably didn't necessarily pay that much. I potentially could have gotten it for free or maybe like 50% off. But again, for the sake of simplicity and for the sake of making it more relative to you guys, I'm going to be putting the actual price of all the mods, even if I got it for a large discount or completely free. Now, some of you guys might also be YouTubers or Instagrammers, and you guys might also get mods for like discounts and stuff like that. But to kind of keep this relevant to the majority out there, most people aren't really going to be dealing with stuff like that. So I think it's just fair to keep like the actual price of the mod, because again, I think that's just going to make it the most relatable. All right, so now with all that out of the way, we can finally actually get into it. Now, I have all my notes right over here on my phone. So I'm also going to break this out into different categories. So first we're going to go into interior, then exterior, and then lastly performance / engine bay mods. Pretty similar to how I broke out my previous video. And again, guys, we're going to go through this pretty quick. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, so starting off with the interior, again, guys, there's really not too much in terms of the interior on this car. A few things that I did are these M Performance all-season floor mats. I personally think this is a must. Those cost me about $250. The next thing I have is right next to them, and those are these aluminum style sport pedals. These cost me about $15. And then the last thing I have in terms of the interior is this red start button, which cost me a whopping $10. Again, guys, I'm gonna go through this list and the prices pretty quick. I'll try to keep like some pop-ups with the prices over there just in case I don't say it too clearly. But as a reminder, I did have a more detailed, in-depth video about all these same mods, maybe like 2 videos ago or something like that. Again, I'll have it linked above. So if you guys want to see the mods a little better with a little more commentary, definitely go check out that video. But with that said, guys, let's just get back into this one. All right, so that was pretty quick, but that's pretty much it for all the interior mods. Now, in terms of the exterior, which is probably my longest list. So first thing is going to be this front lip. This front lip was $440. Next, we have these carbon fiber grills. These are $255. And actually, right behind the grill, you can probably see that yellow V-bar cover. That was $20. All right, so now coming around to the side of the car, we have the carbon fiber mirror caps right over here. Of course, the M style. These mirror caps are $205. And then if you guys can tell, I also have these smoked out turn signals. These were $60. So similar to that other video, guys, I will leave links for all of these mods down in the description below. So if you guys want to get some for yourself. Now, I will say prices might change from the time that I've posted this video. So if you're watching this like a year, 2 years later, prices might have changed. It could even change in a month. All the prices that I'm saying right now, I did try to keep up to date because some of them have already increased. So if you guys want a more updated price, definitely go check out those links. But yeah, everything will be linked down in the description. Anyways, moving on, the next mod I have on this car are these paint match side markers. These were $95. So now onto the roof, which is super dirty, guys. The car is currently sitting underneath a tree. But anyways, I have a gloss black roof wrap. Now this price can vary a lot depending on where you are in the shop that you take it to, but I paid about $300 for this. That includes wrapping these like side pieces over here. Typically shops, when they say they're gonna wrap your roof, they're actually only talking about the main piece, not these side pieces over here. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, next on the roof, we have this carbon fiber antenna overlay over here. This was $90, so not too bad. And then while we're close, I do have a lip spoiler over here, guys. I actually didn't buy this. This came with the car, so I'm not even gonna put this on my list because I'll be honest, I don't even know how much this would cost. But anyways, now moving on to some of the bigger items on this car. So the KW-V1 coilovers and the wheels and tires. Now I know tires is typically just a maintenance thing, but for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna include it as a mod because I did have to buy these tires for these wheels. I'll also include the sensors, which I could have technically used for my stock wheels, but I chose not to because I wanted to have 2 full sets of wheels, both of which that could work perfectly. But anyways, guys, so for the coilovers, those are $1,765. For the wheels, that means the rear and the front, of course, that was $1,950. That's not with the tires or the sensors, by the way. That's just for the wheels. The tires, which are Michelin Pilot Sport AES 3 Plus tires, those cost me about $870. And lastly, in terms of the wheels, I had to buy some sensors, and those cost me about like $250. So the wheels and the suspension were definitely the most expensive things on this car, but probably the things that made the biggest transformation on the car. But anyways, guys, we're just gonna keep on moving forward. So the next thing on this list is the GTS taillights. These cost me about like $720. Definitely worth the investment. The next thing down here is this carbon fiber and performance style diffuser. This thing is $520. And right by that, the last thing on this exterior list is these BMS exhaust tips, and these cost $180. So now, if you guys are keeping track and if my math is correct, which I hope it is, I spent about $7,720 on the exterior of this BMW 435. Again, that's not even including performance mods. I know some people might count the coilovers and the wheels and suspension as performance mods, but for this purpose, we're gonna count them as aesthetic. Again, guys, I wanna remind you, some of these mods I did not pay full price for. Some of them I actually got for free. So that $7,720 is not technically how much I paid for this car. I guess more accurately, it's how much you would pay if you try to mimic everything that I did to this car. Because again, even some of those mods actually went up in price. I know the coilovers right now are about $1,700, but I think when I bought them, they're about like $1,400 or $500. Because of everything that's going on in the economy, a lot of things went up in price. So again, guys, that's how much it costs right now, but that's not necessarily how much I paid. But regardless though, it's still definitely a lot of money, and I understand, guys, I might get roasted. People are gonna say like, well, you should have just bought an M4 instead of doing all this to a 435. But I kind of explained why I did that anyways. For the people who understand the joy of just taking a relatively simple car and modding it and making it unique, making it your own, and just going through the joy of working on it, you guys know why I spent all that money on this car. If you guys are just the type to just buy a car from the factory, enjoy it how it is, there's nothing wrong with that. I fully support you. It's definitely less of a headache than what we do. But again, if you guys are like me, you totally get it. Again, I already talked about it in another video, but I know I'm gonna get roasted for it, but it is what it is, guys. We do this because we love it, and it's as simple as that. All right, so with that said, guys, let's get into the last category, and that's gonna be performance / engine bay mods. Some of those engine bay mods really have nothing to do with performance. They just look good. But I'm just gonna keep it in the same category. So of course, most of these are gonna be underneath the hood. So let's pop the hood and take a look at that. If you guys didn't know already, this car is stage 2, so just something to keep in mind. All right, so let's just get into it, guys. So the first thing I wanna talk about is the BMS air intake, which you guys can see right over here. This was $270. The aluminum VRSF charge pipe down there is $220. I also have a VRSF catless downpipe on this side, which is $270. And then I also have a VRSF front mount intercooler over here, which was $380. Now the next one you guys technically can't see, and that is a boot mode flash tune. So the boot mode tune cost me $595, and then I also bought a bundle so I can go stage 1, stage 2. That cost me $50. But yeah, anyways, back to the engine bay. We have a strut brace right over here. This costs $315, and then I have an assortment of aluminum / titanium caps from BMS, from Golden Wrench. So for the first one, this BMS oil filter housing, that costs $90, and then I have a Golden Wrench oil cap. That costs $60. We also have a windshield wiper fluid cap right here. That one costs $50. And then lastly, we have a titanium bleeder screw. That one costs $35. So now the total for all these performance / engine bay mods, which again, guys, some of them don't do anything in terms of performance, like those caps. The total is $2,385, which is a lot of money, but again, guys, it includes some stuff that you don't need. And again, this car is stage 2, but regardless, still a lot of money. So once again, if you guys have been keeping track, and if my math is hopefully right, that means the total that I've spent on this car in terms of mods and how it currently sits is $10,385. $380, aka a lot of money. So I guess for starters, do I regret spending that much money on a simple 435? And the answer is no, guys. I would definitely do this 10 times over. I absolutely loved modding this car. I had so much fun doing it. I had so much fun making YouTube videos and uploading it and sharing it with you guys. It's honestly been an amazing experience. Do keep in mind, again, that's not technically how much I paid for it. It's probably actually a lot less. And it wasn't over the span of like 2 months. It was almost 2 years. But no matter how you shape it, it's still a lot of money. But it is something that we all love and we're all passionate about. Some people spend a lot of money like going golfing or going out to bars and stuff like that. I don't do anything like that. My hobbies are cars. That's where all of my money goes. Well, not all my money because that would be stupid, but you guys know what I mean. But the point is, guys, I definitely do not regret this. I would do it all over again. As you guys may or may not know, this car is being sold very, very soon. It's actually technically already sold, but we'll go into that a little more detail in another video. So what does that mean? That means that this is one of the last videos about this car, hence why I waited till this point to make this video, because I wanted to make sure that the list was kind of like at its end, if that makes sense. We are getting another car to replace this one. Yes, guys, it is an M car. I do still have other cars which I'm still modding and working on, like the 330, the F30, and the X3 M40. I have some big mods coming for those cars, so if you guys want to see that, definitely stay tuned. This car was a great start to the channel, and I have a lot of great memories with this car. But I'll give you guys a little teaser about the whole reveal video about selling this car. The car is leaving, but it's not going very far. So if you guys like this car, you might still be seeing it on the channel. But that's all I'll say right now. I will drop a whole video about that. But anyways, guys, make sure you drop this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.